Hi, this is Shiloah Baker from the Homemaking Cottage. I wanted to share with you a few of my tips that we use for ear infections for our children. We've tried many different things, and we went the doctor route with our first couple of kids. My first son went through 2 sets of ear tubes and so many antibiotics that he had to end up going to level 2 antibiotics. And it was around that time that I decided it was time to try a more natural approach to healing the children of these different issues. And so for ear infections, we use essential oils because it has been the most effective. And when one of the children gets an ear infection, whether it's an infant baby or an older child or even my husband and I, we always use the following 2 oils. We use Melaleuca and Geranium. The oils I use are specifically from doTERRA because they've been the most pure. They're certified therapeutic grade essential oils. And I love these because you can even eat them or drink them. They're so pure. Anyway, so what we do is we will put it on right behind that mastoid bone there where of the infected ear. We'll put the oils there and massage it in. And we'll also get a cotton ball and put a drop of Melaleuca and put it on the inside of that ear and let that stay. Also, whenever I hold the child or give them comfort, I'll massage behind that, the ear, all the way down by the neck and down the neck there to where this is the whole eustachian tube. And what we're doing when we massage it is that we are helping it to open and to drain all of the infection out. This has been very effective. We can cure ear infections in 2 days. I've taken my baby into the doctors at the beginning of an ear infection, and then I'll treat him with essential oils, and we'll go back in, and the doctor proclaims very proudly that he is healed, and I'm really excited about it. The other thing that we'll do is if it's a bacterial ear infection and it's not one that's caused by a virus, we'll use oregano oil, and we'll put a drop on the bottom of the foot. And the reason the bottom of the foot is because there are more pores per ratio on the foot than anywhere else on the body, and also they're the largest pores than anywhere on the body, and it absorbs very quickly into the bloodstream. So an example would be if I were to give a baby a drop of peppermint oil on the bottom of his foot, we pop a pacifier into his mouth. 1 minute later, we could pop the pacifier out of his mouth and put it in ours, and we could taste the peppermint oil. So it works very quickly for getting into the bloodstream. Another wonderful thing about essential oils and its bacterial and antibacterial properties, is that it has the capacity to break the blood-brain barrier where antibiotics cannot go. And so these things can live in there, and you can keep giving them round and rounds of antibiotics, and it won't go to that source where they're hiding like essential oils will. One more thing that I like to ask what's going on in my own family is the emotional aspects of ear infections. Usually it's caused by a lot of turmoil in the home. Children do not like to hear contention and things going on that are upsetting, and so they'll develop an ear infection in response to that. Usually babies will think that that the turmoil or fighting is their fault, and they take it internally, and it causes an ear infection. So one thing to ask yourself when your child has an ear infection is, what's going on in the home that we can take care of this on an emotional level as well. And so I always give them lots of hugs and kisses and tell them it's not their fault, that they're doing just fine and they're loved and accepted. The Victorians had it right when they always asked what was going on at an emotional level, and they told people to get out and get fresh air, and they were really involved in disease starts on an emotional level. And so the essential oils work on a cellular and emotional level as well, and they help heal some of those negative emotions that can cause the disease on any levels. Anyway, these are the tips that we do in our home, and I hope this is helpful to you. Please stop by the Homemaking Cottage, homemaking-cottage.com, for more ideas. Thanks.